Hi guys, my name is Jen and this is my channel Embracing Chaos. Thanks so much for stopping by to see what I'm up to today. For those of you who are new, welcome. And for those of you who have been here before, welcome back. I truly appreciate all your support. Before we get started, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, if you would consider hitting that subscribe button down in the corner, I would absolutely love to have you join my YouTube family. And as always, please feel free to leave comments at any time down below. As always, when I do a tag, please feel free to leave your answers down in the comments. I love getting to know you guys better. That being said, can you guys guess what we're doing today? Today we are actually doing two tags again, but this time it's two tags created by two different people. I'm going to be doing a Halloween tag created by Robbie over at Freki Fitwolf, and then I'll be doing another Tuesday tag that's created by Tracey over at Trials of a Long-Haired Girl. I will make sure I link both of their channels down below, so please make sure that you stop and check out their channels. For both of these tags, I was tagged by the fantastic Suzy. Please make sure you go check out her channel, guys. She is such a doll, such a sweet person, so inspirational, so motivational, and she's just wonderful all the way around. So if you're not already subscribed to her and watching her channel, you're missing out. So hurry up and get over there. Her channel, of course, will be linked down below. And if you guys stick around long enough, which I really hope you do, I'm going to be tagging a few people of my own to participate in these tags with us. I'm going to get started with the Halloween tag. Like I said, this was created by Robbie over at Freki Fitwolf, so huge thank you to him. Thank you so much for creating this tag, Robbie. Question number 1. What's your favorite Halloween costume that you've worn? Yeah, I don't know that I necessarily have a favorite Halloween costume, but the one I remember the most is, it's one of those costumes where you wore like the plastic thing that ties in the back, and then you had this really awful plastic mask with like the rubber band on it, and you couldn't see through it, and I wore glasses, which was terrible. You couldn't breathe in it, and whenever you did breathe, it would fog up your glasses, but I was a beautiful Barbie bride. Beautiful. I just remember going to the drugstore to pick out my Halloween costume, this huge wall of these like shoebox size Halloween costume boxes, and you just looked at the pictures on the box, picked out the one you want. They were like one size fits all, so I don't I don't know, but it was always really exciting. And that's the first one that comes to mind of all the costumes that I wore when I was little. So my plastic beautiful Barbie bride costume, I would say, was my favorite. Question number 2. What's your favorite Halloween candy? Guys, I've said it a million times. My kids know if they get any of those little fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls, those are mama's. I mean, clearly I don't take my kids Halloween. Sometimes I do take my kids Halloween candy. Does anybody else do that? You know, I mean, especially when they were younger, they didn't need all that candy, so it was my job as a mother to help them. But typically, if my kids get the fruit-flavored Tootsie Rolls called Fruitsies, they give those to me. Those are my favorite. Question number 3, do you like horror films, and what's your favorite? I liked horror films a lot more when I was a kid. I'm just not as brave as I used to be. But I remember my all-time favorite being the original Pet Sematary by Stephen King. That's the first horror movie that actually made me scream out loud. And I believe I may have lost a few nights of sleep after that bad boy. It's awesome. Awesome. Question number 4. What's your favorite Halloween movie? I like the It's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown movie. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard they're not airing it this year. Luckily, I have it on DVD, but that just kind of makes me sad. Question number 5, are you superstitious? Well, if you guys watched Suzy's video, I share similar superstitions as her and her husband do. As you know, I work in the medical field. Unless you're new here, then you don't know I work in the medical field. I'm a nurse. I do phone nursing, and then I'm also a pediatric nurse for a home health care agency. So I'm a firm believer that you do not use the words quiet or slow, because as soon as those words come out of your mouth, poo's going to hit the fan. And then the whole full moon thing, guys, Full moons are terrible, but the worst time is a few days before and a few days after. Not only do the patients go crazy, but the nurses tend to go a little crazy too. Full moons are no joke. So if those three things make me superstitious, then yes, I am. Question number 6, creepiest thing that ever happened to you. Guys, I got ghost stories out my ears. I don't know if I could even tell you some of the stuff that I've seen without sounding crazy. But the first thing that pops to mind is when I was a kid, I used to have this, I guess, I don't know if I want to call it a dream because I swear I was awake. So maybe I was dreaming I was awake. But I had this dream every night growing up until we moved out of the house we were living in. And it started out as what sounded like a blue rubber ball that would bounce on the ground and then slam against our front door, which was metal. So it was like boom, 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 and just over and over. And it would get louder and louder and louder. And I would be awake, like staring at my door because I could just feel something coming down the hallway. And every night I would hide under my covers. But one night I did not hide under my covers, guys. And I am not kidding. I may have been a kid, but I remember this clear as day. You hear that boom, 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 and you get that feeling that there's something coming up the hallway. Whether the lights were on or not, you could still feel something coming up the hallway. I swear I saw a green face at the end of my bed. Maybe it's just a child's imagination. I don't know. But guys, every night, only in that house, and as soon as we moved, it stopped. What do you guys think that means? Except that I'm crazy. Don't say I'm crazy. We all kind of know I'm a little goofy, but I remember that. And to this day, like the sound of a blue rubber ball bouncing off the sidewalk creeps me out so bad. The dreams that I had when I was living in that house were just traumatizing. But yeah, that's just one of the creepy things that I could tell you about with my whole ghost experience. I am a firm believer in ghosts, most definitely. Question number 7, do you decorate for Halloween? I do. It varies every year. This year I kind of went dollar store crazy and had my house decorated for fall, like at the beginning of September. So I really didn't get my Halloween decorations out, but I did have plans to. It just didn't happen. So for one of these questions coming up, you're going to hear how that works to my benefit. Question number 8, who's your favorite monster or villain? Mine is the Monster of Frankenstein from the movie Monster Squad. He was just this sweet little, sweet monster that he ended up, I mean, obviously scary because he's huge and this big zombie looking thing, but he protects this little girl and it's so darn sweet. So if you haven't seen Monster Squad, it's an old movie, but go check it out. It's classic. Question number 8, are you doing anything for Halloween? Yes, I am. And that's why it kind of works out that I didn't unbox all of my Halloween decorations because we are going camping. Surprise! I'm going to try and vlog it for you guys, but we will see what happens. I'm very nervous because I'm worried about how cold it's going to be, but I'm going to try. We'll just take our little heater and put it in the camper with us and we'll have fire and hopefully we'll stay warm. But the kids are going to go trick-or-treating at the campsites. Hopefully, if not, then there's going to be lots of Halloween activities that they can do. But the reason I'm glad that I did not unpack my Halloween decorations is because I'm going to take them camping with us and we're going to decorate our campground with them. So, question number 10. What is your favorite Halloween song? So, I don't know. I mean, clearly, I want to say the Monster, was it the Monster Bash? Is that what it's called? The Monster Bash. I can't think of the name, but it's the same one like every other person has said. So, with me being a pediatric nurse, I do sing some Halloween songs with my kiddos. And I remember in elementary school, my music teacher teaching us a song called Black and Gold. And then there was another Halloween song called 5 Little Pumpkins. And I sing those songs with my kiddos all the time. Okay, that brings us to the end of the first tag, and we're already going at almost 12 minutes, guys. I am so sorry. I'm going to edit this and shorten it down as much as I can, so I apologize for the long video. Let's go ahead and jump to the Would You Rather tag, which was created by Tracey over at Trials of a Long-Haired Girl, so make sure, again, you go check her out. Huge thanks to you, Tracey. Question number 1. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak? Wow. Again, being a pediatric nurse, I work with kiddos that have trachs, are on ventilators, and can't talk. So I have learned over the many years of working with these precious children how to communicate. We do sign language, we use hand gestures, facial expressions. There are so many other ways to communicate than just speaking. I would much rather lose my ability to speak and still be able to read my books, because I know tons of other ways to express myself. Question number 2. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early? I would rather be 20 minutes early. I am always so embarrassed when I run late for stuff, which seems to be for everything lately, but it's embarrassing. Question number 3. Would you rather get one real get out of jail free card or a key that opens any door? I don't see myself ever needing a get out of jail free card. So I guess I'd rather have a key that opens any door, but I'm also not the kind of person to open a door if it's locked, if I am not 100% positive I'm supposed to be in there. So I guess I could just use it for when I lock myself out of a room that I need to get into. Question number 4. Would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad personality or a 6 with an amazing personality? I would much rather be married to a 6 with an amazing personality. I believe 99% of what makes a person beautiful is right here in their heart. It's not all about looks. Question number 5. Would you rather be able to talk to land animals, animals that fly, or animals that live underwater? Well, of all 3 of those scenes, well, I guess I spend more time in the wood setting than I do at the beach or anything like that. So I feel like I'd have more animals to talk to if I talked to the land animals. So I would love to be able to talk to them if I were able to speak to an animal. Question number 6. Would you rather have all the traffic lights you approach be green, or would you never have to stand in line again? I would so love not to have to ever stand in line again. And it's not because I mind waiting, it's because it hurts my back. I'm getting old and it hurts my back to stand in line. Question number 7. Would you rather spend the rest of your life with a sailboat as your home or an RV as your home? RV, 100%. Without a doubt, RV. I would love to live in an RV and just travel the United States from campground to campground and see everything that the United States has to offer. I would love to live in an RV. Love it. Question number 8. Would you rather be able to control animals, not humans, with your mind, or control electronics with your mind? Electronics, because I could pick on my kids and turn off the TV and their music and change channels and stuff without them being able to know it was me. Question number 9. Would you rather have unlimited international first class tickets or never have to pay for food in a restaurant again? I would rather not have to pay for food in a restaurant again. I guess I do that more than I would anticipate ever traveling first class. Question number 10. Would you rather travel the world for a year on a shoestring budget or stay in only one country for a year but live in luxury? Guys, I would love to stay in one country for 1 year living in luxury. I feel like if you travel the world in a year on a shoestring budget, and it's not the budget, it's just 1 year to travel the entire world, there's so much you're not going to get to see. Which I know if you stay in one country, you're not going to get to see tons of stuff. But can you imagine how much you could learn about a country in a year? I think that would be so fun to do. So, one country for a year. And luxury makes it nice, but I'm not too picky about that kind of stuff. So, that concludes tag number 2. Thanks again to Robbie over at Freki Fitwolf and Tracey at Trials of a Long-Haired Girl for creating these tags for us. Like I said before, please leave your answers down below for me. I would love to get to know you guys better. Thank you to Miss Suzy Buey for tagging me. Guys, go check out her channel. I'm serious. All 3 of these people are amazing. They have great content, lots of fun. Now I'm going to go ahead and tag a few friends of my own. As always, I'm going to tag Anna over at Anna's Journey to a Healthier Lifestyle and Valerie Reese. I'm pretty sure other people have already tagged them, but just in case, I'm going to tag them because I love watching their tag videos. I'll link their channels down below. Then I'm going to tag Heather over at HeatherRoseUp and Rachel over at Active Rachel Ann. Both of them have fantastic channels as well, so please check the description box down below and go check them out. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you haven't already, if you give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Please consider hitting that subscribe button down in the corner and joining my YouTube family. Comments, questions, anything you need down below. I've also got my Instagram and email address down there, so whatever you need, you just let me know. And until next time, guys, keep smiling. Bye. Happy Halloween.